Event Intense Protect. It's actually a really nice moisturizer. And it's a great sunscreen. Trisorb in it. I have been doing some work on my computer in my red carpet attire, my Carol Hochman robe. Seriously, if I ever get some, I don't know, award where it requires me to walk across the red carpet, I think I'm just gonna rock the Carol Hochman robe, because why not? Generate controversy, be featured on one of those, the worst outfits of the red carpet, get more exposure. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Anyways, I'm gonna whip up my AG1. Today's video is sponsored by AG1. Yeah, I typically have this in the morning, but I kind of got behind and I am actually fresh out of it. I store it in this container, but I got a new order. So I'm gonna fill up my canister here. So about a year ago, I was on the hunt, actually over a year ago, I was on the hunt for a new multivitamin, because sometimes, you know, I just kind of get behind in like my day-to-day nutrition when I'm really busy, and I, you know, end up eating the same thing over and over again. And I was looking for something to kind of bridge the gaps in daily vitamins and whatnot. And a friend of mine who is a triathlete competitor recommended, it was called Athletic Greens, but they rebranded to AG1, and I actually really love the new logo and branding, so kudos to them. Anyways, and it has been a game changer in my morning routine, because I don't keep up with taking multivitamin pills very well. I don't know, it's something about, I just get behind. And this, it has basically replaced the need for a multivitamin for me. It is a comprehensive, all-in-one nutritional drink. It has over 75 vitamins and minerals that are whole food sourced. It's also got antioxidants in it. Yeah, it has antioxidants as well as probiotics, prebiotics, adaptogens. Now, of course, with any dietary supplement, make sure you discuss with your treating healthcare provider if it's right for you. And if you're pregnant or nursing, definitely check with your healthcare provider. But for me, this has been a game changer in my morning routine, and it's replaced the need for a multivitamin for me, and it just helps bridge the gaps in day-to-day nutrition when I get busy. And the ingredients are really good. They're whole food sourced. I don't know about you guys, but this last quarter of the year is chaos. With the holidays, there's a lot of expectations with work. It just all kind of comes to a head, and it's really easy to get run down, stressed out, and not necessarily be making the best nutritional decisions on a daily basis. This has really helped me. Yeah, it's really simplified healthy living for me. It's great for if you are a busy mom, if you travel a lot for work, and it's easy to get run down with travel plans. It's super simple. You just dissolve 1 scoop in 8 ounces of water. And this is what I like probably the most about it, because I've tried tons of these in the past, these powdered type drink mixes, and they're always like super chalky, clumpy, and taste foul. But AG1, it dissolves really easy in water. And it has this vanilla undertone to it. It's got like a vanilla flavor. So it actually tastes really good. I really enjoy having this every day. And there's no sugar. It's, if I didn't already mention, vegan, dairy-free, keto-friendly, paleo-friendly. There's no nuts if you have a nut allergy. There's no gluten if you have celiacs. See how easily it dissolves? Yeah, I love the new branding. Now, once you crack into a new bag, you wanna make sure to store it in your Frigidaire for ultimate freshness. Oh, it's so good. If you make smoothies, you can pop this into your smoothie too. I like doing that sometimes too, because I've really been into smoothies lately. Anyways, AG1 is made in New Zealand. Comment below if you live in New Zealand. I know a lot of you guys do. It's made in New Zealand in a TGA registered facility, and it is NSF certified for sport, which is the gold standard for professional athletes. And that is really important to me in terms of supplements, because it just lets you know that the stuff on the label is actually what is in the powder. you know, with supplements, they can be a little loosey-goosey as far as regulation. So I look for that. It just kind of tells me that, it speaks to the quality and that what they're saying is in the product actually is in the product. Yeah, with the holidays coming up and stress amping up, it's easy to get run down. So now it's a great time to get started with athletic greens. In the description box, I have a link. And right now, if you take advantage of my link, you can get their vitamin D dropper, a year's supply of vitamin D, plus 5 free travel packets of AG1 with your purchase. So take advantage of that, especially with the holidays coming up and stress and whatnot. Well, hey guys, I'm on my way out to run errands. I've been getting some questions about applying moisturizer and sunscreen, like the order. Now, sunscreen should always be the last step in your morning skincare routine, the final product, because stuff that you put on over it just kind of messes up potentially the film and can rub it off, basically, like skincare products. Now, some people find that sunscreen alone is not moisturizing enough. They want to use a moisturizer with it. What order to do that in? And does that interfere with sunscreen efficacy? In theory, it could, because it could interfere with how the sunscreen sets up when you apply it on underneath. But as I just said, you can't apply moisturizer on over sunscreen once it has set up. You'll just be rubbing it off. So I encourage people to try their sunscreen as just their moisturizer. That way they minimize all of these unknowns. Because most sunscreens have moisturizing ingredients, dimethicone to reduce water loss from the skin. A lot of them have humectants. Now, if you do choose to put a moisturizer on underneath, choose one that isn't particularly oily. You know, moisturizers that have a lot of oils, they can cause the sunscreen to pill up. I mean, you'll know if it's not going to be compatible, because you'll get that pilling, which is a pain. I find that happens a lot too with some moisturizers that have a lot of silicones in them, although not all. The person in front of me has a Florida plate, Florida. I love Florida, but I do not like their tap water. My gosh, it is hard. So we had a very tragic event occur here in the city of Houston. I don't know if you heard about it, but there was a big music fest concert, Astro World, and apparently people got trampled to death. How horrific is that? Because there was no crowd control. I don't understand that at all, how that happened, how they let that happen. It's a tragedy. I mean, 8 people, I think, died at this concert, and that is inexcusable. I feel like those of you guys who were around in the 60s and 70s, you lucky duck that you actually got to enjoy music, live music, because it has become so commercialized that they just ruin it. They ruin a good thing. I mean, everything has to be so commercialized. I don't enjoy going to music festivals. Well, first of all, I don't enjoy going to them because what is it about music festivals? They almost always coincide with some severe weather event of rain, and only a diehard fan is going to stay there with a plastic bag over them in the mud. Yeah. I've been to several music festivals, and it seems as though there's always a lot of rain. So anyways, but I just find that it's a financial racket. They're always the VIP. Yeah, I mean, if you were around in the 60s and 70s and went to concerts and stuff, don't you just find the current way that we do things shameful? That's the word I'm looking for. But then again, I always have this tendency, and I'm sure other people do as well, to romanticize the past in a way that everything seems like it must have been so much better back then. And in reality, I'm sure there were a lot of things that were just completely insufferable, and now we have it much better. So the grass is always greener on the other side. I was going to put up my Christmas decorations, but honestly, I just don't feel like lugging that tree out. That bag is heavy, the tree bag, And if I recall correctly from last year, remember I got the pencil tree for my ballet ornaments for in my room, and I'm looking forward to again this year. But I think, if I remember correctly, I jammed both the main tree and the mini tree into the tree bag, so it's going to be extra heavy and extra unwieldy. It's not even that it's heavy, it's just like an awkward dead weight. And you can, as a pro tip, put the tree on your back and take the handles like backpack straps, but this particular tree bag, I think the way I sort of stuffed it in there, I don't think it's gonna work this time. So I'm back from the Croge, and to get myself in the holiday spirit, I did pick up a holiday scented candle, but as I mentioned, or whined, I should say, about in last weekend's vlog, Tuscany Candle did not deliver with the peppermint candy cane candle that I need in my life. So I got a knockoff. Yeah, I did it. I went with the Candlelight Company. This brand, it's hit or miss. Sometimes they have good candles, but sometimes they're just, I don't know, a little cheapy. I got Candy Cane Spruce, and it on whiff smells really good because it's like the hint of mint, peppermint, plus that kind of Christmas tree scent, which I thought was nice. So I got that, maybe to put me in the holiday spirit. Oh dear. Speaking of getting in the holiday spirit, I had stuck these down here. I got these recently at Home Goods. They are adorable. They're these little wooden houses, and there's a hole in the bottom that you can put a little light so they light up. That one's the Nutcrackers. I got a few more since I last showed them to you guys. So this one is new, I think. Yeah, they were $7.99 at the Home of Goods, which, as a side note, has anybody seen the YouTube Home Goods holiday movie? I kind of want to watch it. Isn't that cute? It just has so much dimension to it. I thought these were really unique as far as Christmas decorations. So I got that one. And I didn't think $7.99 was a bad price at all. Gingerbread person on the outside. This one is the little Nutcracker shop. I don't think I showed this one to you guys last time, because I think I got it after the fact. See the hole in the bottom? You can put a little light bulb and they light up. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys this one last time. It's Santa's Workshop. Yeah, on some of the houses they have these cute little shapes hidden in the walkway. I just thought the level of detail on these for a Christmas ornament, you know, nowadays you go into Target and everything just looks like it was slapped together in mass quantities. But these were, I mean, I'm sure these were put together in mass quantities. I'm not that naive, but they did a good job. And I just thought they were really unique. Like the little post office with the penguins on top. So I don't know if I'm gonna hang them on my tree or leave them out like this and make like a little village scene. I think I might do that.
My lip gloss is popping, my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping, my lip gloss is cool.
What you know about me? What you know about me? Don't ask me. I'm in a strange-ish mood. Anyways, guys, I am out of the shower, hydrated. I just moisturized with this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cream, the fragrance-free one, on my face. See, one of my hairs is stuck there. This is a drugstore moisturizer favorite for the face. It has hyaluronic acid. Are you guys at an angle? Of course you are. Why would you be on there straight? That would require me to actually do the proper prep work. Anyways, it has hyaluronic acid, a humectant that helps pull water into the top layers of the skin, but it also has occlusive ingredients to trap that water in place so it doesn't just evaporate right out. It's got peptides that can have a skin firming effect, similarly by just kind of helping with hydration. Some peptides may have like a potential for boosting up collagen production, although that's kind of hand wavy, but there's that. And it also is free of fragrance. Feels good to have a clean scalp. I just shampooed my hair. These things take the water out of the hair so quickly, and then by the time I get in bed, my hair is like 99.9% dry. But the reason I like using these towels and the fact that they take the water out of the hair so quickly is that really cuts down on frizz and breakage. Plus, if you have hard water, we've talked about how that can irritate your scalp and make your hair brittle. So the faster you're able to remove the water from your hair after showering, the better. This is my Function of Beauty hair mask. I barely made a dent in this. It's the same bottle I've had for like ever, but I love it. It leaves my hair extra glossy and bouncy. I just put it on the tips. But I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. Don't forget to check out AG. It's gonna take me a while to get used to saying that as opposed to Athletic Greens. And don't forget to check out AG, link in the description box. Take advantage of it. And thank you guys so much for following along this weekend. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. And as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.